And your name is, sir?
Orion, just like Orion Pax. That's my actual name.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my dad named me that with no knowledge of Transformers. It was after the constellation, but happy coincidence. So I've been a Transformers fan for many, many years.
Cool.
My childhood best friend introduced it to me when we were in kindergarten. He got me little like Legends class, Sunstorm and Hotshot.
Yeah.
And I went to his place, we watched the G1 movie, and like the guy before said, it traumatized me, right? Seeing Prowl was my favorite at the time, and he still is. And seeing him
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there. You're in kindergarten.
Well, we watched it when we were like maybe like 6 or 7.
Okay, but you
still,
know,
yeah. Because
right.
you know, I guess the parents, you know, cartoon, it's Transformers, right? What's the big deal?
Yeah.
And so that kind of traumatized me, but it also influenced a lot of my perception of Transformers even now.
Okay.
Like in my mind, the end game is always Optimus dies, Hot Rod becomes Rodimus, Unicron shows up. Like to me, that's always been the logical end point. I think because I saw that at such a young age. And then I also grew up with the Unicron trilogy, and then Transformers Animated was great, Prime was great.
You know about all that.
I agree. I think I think it's great that so many people are getting more into it. I think in the 2010s because of how good Prime was, and then at the same time, for the comic people, More Than Meets the Eye and Robots in Disguise took off so much.
Yeah.
I think because there was a constant stream of content up until like Unicron, it was easy for fans to stay in because there were always new things, and the new toys works kind of tied into what was going on with the comics. And at the time, like you were saying, Dark of the Moon, I think is the best of the Bay films.
Yeah.
Age of Extinction.
Thank you.
Age of Extinction, I like it more than most, only because I think the Autobots have more personality. For me, it was the whole idea of the different colony worlds with the different, like all the racers were on Velocitron, all the animals on the Jungle Planet.
Yeah.
That idea has stuck with me a lot. There's just this idea that they expanded, and then all these different worlds with like how they evolved differently. And I think the proof of that is how many new series and comics go back to that idea. Like I think Cyberverse did that. I think Till All Are One did that with the 13 colonies. I think that idea is really interesting, and that's what stayed with me the most from that series. And also Starscream becoming big and fighting God. I thought that was great. That was a great logical progression for Starscream too. I think that was what really sold me on it. Because looking back, a lot of the other stuff is like, okay, you know, it was what it is. But I think that core idea has still stayed with me till today.